Hello, Dad.
Hello, Jess.
I just want to thank you for helping me record my audience response video.
I'm not helping you.
And I thank you for your participation in it. Have you had any experience of watching short films before?
No.
No? Would you like to see more short films, like in the cinema or things like that?
Yeah.
Would you like more experience of watching them?
Yeah.
Yeah? How do you think that this can be done to suit your needs to show more short movies?
Watch trailers or in between movies or other bits and pieces.
What genres of movies do you like and why?
Say that again.
What genres of movies do you like and why?
All sorts of movies, basically. Action, adventures, westerns, anything.
Do you have a specific favourite?
Motorbike films, basically.
Like motorbike films. Okay. How do you feel about the horror thriller genre?
Some of them are good. Depends on what sort of mood I'm in, whether I want to watch them or not.
What do you think should be included in a horror movie, in a good horror movie?
Well, I think, I don't know, sort of spooky and scary, I suppose.
Yeah? Okay. My idea for my horror movie is to have a group of teenagers in the woods. They're going to be drinking, smoking, doing drugs, being sexually active, that kind of thing, and then they all end up getting murdered in the end. What sort of emotions do you think this would portray?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be sort of set up for a teenage movie, really, isn't it?
Why would you say that?
Yeah, they all sort of go along them sort of lines, isn't it? It's nothing sort of different, it's the same sort of thing, isn't it?
How do you think I can improve on this idea?
Yeah, maybe change the movie to something different.
Oh, helpful. My idea portrays a message of the fact that teenagers spend too much time going out and doing all these things which they shouldn't really be doing at their age, and they should be at home studying, and schoolwork and stuff like that. How do you think I can put this message forward?
Oh, I don't know. It's, I think most teenagers go through this sort of attitude of being out and enjoying themselves and pushing boundaries. It's all part of growing up. And I don't think you can change that. You've got to give a child a chance to expand its knowledge and its work.
Do you think this is an important message?
What? That they should stay on and study hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an important message because you can't get on in life without an education.
Why? Why would you say that?
Because without qualifications you struggle to get a job.
Okay. Thank you for your time and letting me use you in my film response. Thank you.
Okay, I hope to see the film.
Hello. Thank you for participating in my audience response video. Have either of you two seen a short movie before?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you remember what it was?
Yes, it was about a kid who didn't do very well at school, so he had to go to something like a youth hostel, and they helped him get a job.
Do you think there should be more opportunities to show short movies? People to view them. How do you think this can be done?
Maybe by opening an internet site for movies, and maybe having them make a TV.
Okay. How do you feel about the horror genre of movie?
Horror?
Yeah.
Horror is awesome. It's funny.
What do you think makes a good horror movie?
Blood, guts, death. Pretty much. But the best thing about it is it's not predictable. Let the main character die.
Okay.
Storyline.
Okay. Well, my idea for my short movie, which I have to create for my A2 media project, is I'm going to have a load of teenagers in the woods. They're going to be smoking, they're going to be doing drugs, they're going to be drinking, they're going to be sexually active, and the virgin is going to be the survivor, and they're all going to get killed off one by one, and we're going to show a bit of blood and guts, bit fun. Do you think this is a good idea?
I think
How do you think it can be improved?
By not making the virgins survive and they will just die.
Yeah, no one likes virgins, they're annoying.
Okay. Well, my movie will give out the message that teenagers technically shouldn't be doing this kind of thing at their age. Do you think that's an important message?
It kind of is, but I mean, the way you should more probably put it is if they should do it safely, if they should do it at all.
Because you can't really stop them doing it. They'll do it no matter what.
Yeah, you should make them do it safely.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Hiya.
Hello.
Thank you for participating in my audience response video. Have you had any experience of watching short movies before?
Yes, I have. I made one when I did uni GCSE.
Fantastic. Do you know what that was about?
It was a horror comedy. It wasn't very interesting, but it was alright.
Okay. Would you like to see more horror movies about, well, short movies about, you know? Yeah? How do you think this can be done? Because obviously they don't make a lot of money, and
Using equipment that you've already got or that you can get on loan, making the most of the budget you have got, and just really making it dramatic through camera angles and moody atmosphere.
what genres of movie do you like?
I like a decent horror, sci-fi, comedy, some romantic, a lot of stuff really. Not really driving stuff.
Well, I'm going to create a short horror movie, about 5 minutes-ish. What do you feel makes a good horror movie?
Suspense, but for 5 minutes it needs to be really fast-paced. Like, silence will be an important part for a horror movie really, because without that it's not scary at all.
My idea is that I'm going to have a group of teenagers in the woods. They're going to be smoking, they're going to be doing drugs, drinking, they're going to be sexually active. And then, obviously, the virgin's going to survive. And do you think that's a good idea?
Yeah, that sounds quite good.
Do you think it can be improved any way?
The twist would be really good. Like having the murderous virgin or something, that would be pretty interesting.
That's a good idea. My idea portrays the message that teenagers shouldn't be out doing these kinds of things. They shouldn't be smoking and drinking and doing drugs and being sexually active at their age. Do you think that's an important message?
It's definitely an important message to get to the youth these days. I mean, I am definitely one of those people who fit into the category of that. But, yeah.
Yeah?
It's an important message to get to the youth.
Thank you. Thanks for your time. Hello, Connor. Thank you for your participation in my audience response video.
That's right.
Have you had any experience of watching any short films before?
Yes.
Yeah, what films were they, do you remember?
I watched a short film on domestic violence, another one on homelessness, and I actually helped to make one about homophobia.
Oh, that's nice. Would you like to see more short movies?
Yes.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Do you think there's a way that this could be shown in cinemas or anything a lot easier?
Even at just the beginning of for a movie as a trailer, that would be good.
Yeah? What genres of movie do you like?
I am generally a fantasy and horror person.
Okay, what do you feel makes a good horror movie?
It definitely has to be something that makes me jump. And it makes me scream even better.
Fantastic. Okay, my idea that I'm going to create for my short movie is I'm going to have a load of teenagers in the woods. They're going to be smoking, they're going to be doing drugs, they're going to be sexually active, they're going to be drinking. And then they're one by one going to get killed off, but the virgin's obviously going to survive, right? What sort of emotions do you think this would portray?
It would portray feeling outcast maybe, because being a drug user you may feel outcast or alone. It may portray obviously fear, portray sadness, passion, a lot of very powerful emotions.
How do you think I can improve on this idea?
I'm not currently sure. If I can do that, I'll be
Okay. Now my idea portrays the message that teenagers spend too much time going out and doing all these things that they technically shouldn't be doing at their age. Do you think that's an important message?
It's relatively important message, but at the same time, teenagers go out and spend a lot of themselves. If they're not allowed, then they're older.
Thank you for your time.
It's alright.
Thanks very much. Hello Charlotte, thank you for participating in my audience review. Have you had any experience of watching any short films before?
I've never seen one before in my life.
Would you like to see more short films? Would you like there to be more of them about?
No, it would be useful because instead of just wasting like 3 hours watching a film, it would just be helpful.
How do you think that could be possible?
More directors decided to cut down on their scripts maybe.
What genres of movie do you like?
Horror.
You like horror? What do you think makes a good horror movie?
A good horror movie is good graphics. It's all about seeing what is actually there and making it realistic.
Okay, my idea, for my horror movie is that I'm going to have a load of teenagers in the woods. They're going to be drinking, they're going to be smoking, they're going to be doing drugs, they're going to be sexually active. And one by one they're going to get killed off, but obviously the virgin's going to survive. And typical horror movie. Yeah. What emotions do you think this will portray?
A lot of fear. Probably there's going to be two people probably in love, and one of them is going to die. So there's going to be a lot of fear, sadness, and the ending's usually happy.
Okay. How do you think I can improve on that idea?
Just create not one horror person who just comes around killing them all, but make more of them. So they think there's just one, but when they kill that one off, there's another one out there. They're all working together to kill them.
That's a good idea. My idea portrays a message that teenagers should spend more time studying rather than doing drugs and being sexually active at their age. Do you think that's an important message?
It is important because this day and age there are too many people out there and they don't realise how it affects them all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.